morning, everybody. We're on French Lake, right on the beach. This is our start of our hopefully 7-night, 8-day journey down the lake and around. Just had to carry all our stuff from the parking lot, so we're just setting up. And it's been raining all morning, but it's stopped enough now to let us pack, so we're gonna get going. All right, we're on French. We're on our way. 8 days of fun. No portaging today, fortunately. Nice relaxing day, about 15 clicks down Pickerel. And portaging tomorrow though, 520 meters right off the bat, so should be fun. Sun's trying to come out. Rain stopped. It's gonna be awesome. All right, we're into the Pickerel River. This will take us into Pickerel Lake. So far, nice and calm, no wind. Got to get used to paddling again. Nice to be back in the kayak. We're just coming into Pickerel Lake here. We got long paddle down Pickerel into the wind. At least the wind's not too strong right now. Be a good paddle. It's a long haul across the open Pickerel Lake. The wind starts picking up. The waves are only running about a foot, but the wind's blowing pretty good. Alright, we pulled in here behind a little island, get a little break from the wind. We still got 2.2 kilometers to go before we can get out of the wind for good. Time to have some little granola.
Yeah, I'd like to.
You make me cough with my mouth full now.
Drop the paddle knots, you won't stop.
Dennis can't get at his food because he packed it away too good. Never took it out before we started. I'm gonna bust my thing here if I don't. Alright, we had to go a lot further than we thought we were going to go the first day. Campsites are at a premium on Pickerel Lake apparently. It's nice to get portages behind you and into other lakes and less people. It's busier than hell here today. So we're running around. I think we found one. We're going to have to take it because behind me, if you can see that, the skies are getting pretty dark. Not sure if it's going to rain yet. This is where we're staying for the night. I hope this microphone's working. It was buzzing all day from, I guess, when the water got into it. Another shot of the campsite. Dennis strapping down stuff so it doesn't fly away tonight. Quickly got our tent set up. Not the ideal spot, but they'll do. Pretty poor fire pit. A little bit of kindling that's soon to be wet. Dennis has got his little backpacker marmot one-man tent.
No wait for sure, I shit here, man.
Yeah. I got the Eureka 2-man. A little bit extra space. A few extra pounds, but I can deal with that. Take a picture. Okay, that'd be great. Rain stopped, cleared up. We got here, set up camp, started raining, figured that was it. I think I passed out for about an hour and a half, woke up and it was sunny out, so I have some beer. Morning, everybody. So far, blue sky. Yeah, it's day 2. And it's portage day, first portage of the trip. First of 24, I think, we have to do. So we're just leaving the campsite now. We're heading south. Now we're coming up to the end of Portage Bay here on Pickerel, and we're looking for the portage, and we're thinking it might be that little gap in the trees there. So we're going to go check it out. This is the 520 into Dory Lake. Supposed to be fairly decent, easy portage. More in the water here. Oh, this looks like a boiler right here.
Really, eh? Was that sunken barge you're talking about? They used to have something here. They used to run steam. They used to pull logs across it.
Maybe. You can see that in the water there. That's remnants of an old boiler. You can see the tubes in there and the holes.
Well, that's not an axle, though.
No, I thought it was.
Or something.
It might be part of the boiler.
That's a ship.
Land. I see a canoe mark over there. Yeah, I'm on the portage to Dory Lake, 520 meters. It's gradual uphill. Seems like a nice trail, sandy. Here comes Dennis back. Alright, made it to Dory Lake. This is Dory Lake. Time to go back for the kayak. Kayak head.
Who?
Kayak head.
Yeah. It'd be nice if it was a solo canoe head. What are they, 30 pounds? 35 pounds?
Yeah. I have a funny feeling I forgot to do up my rudder. It's probably hanging down. This portage is about 300 meters uphill and 200 meters downhill. Very gradual slope though. Good footing, no mud. So we're just crossing Dory here. Got 3 kilometer paddle. Then we're into 750 meter portage. We just passed a couple there. They said there was a little bit of muck downhill from this side, so shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. I think this might be the takeout because it was right beside the creek, I think. I can hear it running. Alright, we're on the portage between Dory and Twin Lakes, and it's actually not too bad. Heard some horror stories about it, but we're in pretty dry season, so just a little bit of muck here. This is about the worst section for mud and slipping on trees and stuff. Just a couple of rocky sections, and it's pretty much downhill from Dory to Twin Lakes. So if you go in the opposite direction, it's more uphill. Carried the packs already, and we're going back for the kayaks. A little stern heavy this time. Bow heavy last time, stern heavy this time. We're on to Twin Lakes. We got a little jaunt down the lake and we're into a little river system that should be fun. Lots of beaver dam pullovers. That's 750 we just finished. Wasn't bad. And this is Twin Lakes. We head down for that little gap. Oh, and a loon just popped up. That was nice of him. And he just went back down. Alright, we're into the river system just out of Twin Lakes. Headed down towards Sturgeon. My fat ass didn't make it over. Goes. Yeah, another beaver dam. Oh, shit. Okay, so a lot of this stuff looks like wild rice. Wonder if anybody can tell me for sure. A little white flower back in there. And this is just crazy. We're almost out of here, but the fun paddle. Almost out of the river here, and of course we're going head on into the wind again. We're just where the Peckrell River meets Sturgeon Lake. We got a couple of trumpeter swans way over there. Alright, we stopped for a little break just before we're heading over to Sturgeon. Sturgeon's just around that little point there. Then we got to head down. We're hoping that the wind is coming off the west shore, so we'll have a little bit of break from the wind. Got someone else coming out of a portage over there. And we're on our way again. Alright, we're in the Sturgeon Narrows and we're just coming up on Russell River here, heading up towards Russell Lake. Got some quick water and then possibly a little 80-meter carryover into Russell. Yeah, I wonder if we can even run the rapids up there. It might be low enough because this was pretty slow. Hey, we're coming up on the Russell Rapids here. Last year the water was 2.5 feet higher and there's no way you could paddle up it. I don't know if you can still paddle up it or not. We'll have a look. That's where we took out. I got 100 feet to the lake. I'll give her a shot, the last little part. Oh yeah! Oh, maybe not. Alright, we got her. Can't believe we paddled up that. Alright, looks like we found our campsite for the night on Russell Lake. 21 kilometers today, 2 big portages. Nice little grassy river. So we're here for the night. Alright, this is our home for the night on Russell Lake. Dennis has his tent way over on the other side of the rock there. We got a nice waterfront property here. I might regret putting my tent there that close to the fire, but we'll see. So far the breeze is going the other way. Watch the sun go down tonight and a little fire, stare at the moon. Hopefully tomorrow's the same. Morning everybody. It's day 3 And I feel like crap today. Everything hurts. A beautiful morning. Hopefully it stays this way. You can hear the loons and sun's just starting to come up. Fog on the lake. And it's time for breakfast. One mosquito. Haven't had many bugs at all. It's been nice. Bottom lip's all chapped. That was fun. Alright, we're just looking for the 390 meter portage that goes from Russell to Chatterton. It's hotter than hell right now. It's only 10 to 11.
What's that?
This could be it right here.
Hey?
This could be it right there. Alright, I got the kayak balanced a little better on this one. This one's uphill, 390 meters into Chatterton Lake. Alright, sweating my ass off, but I made it. I got stuck on a tree for a while there. You can't see where the bow of this thing is going. So, see if we can get this thing down now. Whew.
See the water bottles in a good spot.
Alright, we made it to Chatterton Lake. Now to get loaded and head south. Alright, energy bar time. That was not a fun uphill. Every time you stopped, you get eaten by mosquitoes. Didn't see that one. Well, we got a 70-meter portage straight ahead, and that'll take us into McDougall. Didn't see anybody else on this lake.
Pulling up the rapids.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the rapids, see what they're like, but I'm sure it's a tiny little stream.
It's bad already.
McDougall Lake. So we're still crossing McDougall. About 2 clicks and we hit the 580 into Egg. I call it Egg, I don't know how it's pronounced. E-A-G, Eog. We're just passing some loons here, as you could probably hear them maybe, if the microphone works.
Thinking it is. I hope so.
I better make sure before we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Nobody would go through all the trouble of cutting up little logs all the way along here.
This path then.
It's some kind of path.
Alright, this is the start of the 580 from McDougall into a unnamed lake. Not looking forward to this one at all. Tired, hurting. And this one's uphill once we get through the swamp here. Now if this was June or July, there'd be mosquitoes all over you. Okay, so up and down 3 hills and finally made it to a little tiny lake. Then we gotta go across like half a click and then get out and do 150. I'm not sure where to put the boat here. Now I gotta go back to the pack. Got a little short jaunt across to 150 meter portage. I'm not sure what the portage is because it shows a creek there anyway, so we'll see. So we're trying out this little creek to see if we can, how far we can get. At the best, maybe cut some time off the portage. So far it's looking good, but that could come to an abrupt end. Pretty shallow, I keep hitting rocks and stumps and logs. A short pullover. About 30-40 feet. Drag over, yeah. Pull, drag, whatever you want. Push, I don't care. I don't know if you can see, but over the beaver dam and we're at the lake. Sink City. Alright, we're into Egg Lake. And I think that's going to be it for today. We'll look for a campsite, see if we can find one here. If not, I guess we'll have to push on. But we got 2 more portages if we go right in a row. So, right, so we had a look at that campsite, and there was barely any room, and it looked like it hadn't been used in years. So we're gonna go have a look at this 110 meter portage, and then you go down Cuddy Creek a ways, a couple kilometers. There's another 120 meter portage, and then we're into Camel Lake. So we still got time. Thanks for a tiring day, but can't find a campsite, it's no good. Okay, we're into Cuddy Creek. Got a little paddle here, and then we're another 120 meter portage into Camel Lake. And we just passed a couple guys from Chicago. They said there's a nice campsite there. So that's what we're gunning for. Alright, so this is the other portion of Cuddy Creek that goes into Camel Lake. That's where we're heading, see if we can get a campsite tonight, since there was nothing that was any good on Egg Lake. Just carried some gear across. We're going to go back and carry the kayaks. Not an extremely well maintained portage. Lots of trees down. Tripping on branches. My GoPro battery is dead right now, so until I can get it changed over, I'm using this one. Alright, we're done. Hopefully the last portage of the day. We're just on the other part of Cuddy, heading for Camel. And 17-foot kayaks don't turn so well. Alright, we're just coming up on Camel Lake. Let's start looking for a campsite. Alright, this is home for the night. Night 3. We're on Camel Lake. I'm not even sure how far we went today. Too far. Alright, this is our campsite for the night. Nice little spot. Nice and breezy, no bugs. Someone actually knows how to make a fire pit. We'll see if the wind dies down before night. We can make one. Dennis has got his freeze-dried stuff going. And I got my chicken teriyaki with rice again. I think I bought too many of them. So we're on Camel Lake. We put in 17.3 kilometers today. We did a 390, a 580, pullover, a what was that first one? 110? 110 and a 180. So busy day today. Tomorrow we'll see if we can turn it down a notch. Been going too hard for the last 3 days, and tired and sore. See in the middle of the screen there, the bald-faced hornet nest. We were wondering where all the hornets were coming from around here. It's up in the tree, right above our kayaks. Right at our campsite, of course. Oh, we gotta watch that one. Morning, everybody. We're just leaving our paradise campsite, our hornet island, or hornet nest, or whatever you want to call it. Hey?
Hornet Hilton.
Hornet Hilton. And we're just heading over here about 1 kilometer, and we got to do a little pullover. It's a nice morning again. Some big clouds in the distance. Hopefully it doesn't amount to much. We'll see how far we can get today. Beached her. Oh, beached it good. Try.
Your channel.
Somebody made it perfect. Alright, we got through one little wall of rocks, and now we got another wall of rocks. This one might have to carry over. You might be able to make the turn, you're shorter.
No.
Alright, now we're on to Nan Lake. It's clouded over, but hopefully the rain will hold. It's not going to rain. Yeah. Oh, we should be able to pull down. We hit another little tiny set of rapids in high water. You could go down here, but looks like we're going to be pulling out. Hey? Yeah, it's wrecked already. Okay, guess I gotta get out. Alright, made it through that one. Looks like we've got another one right away. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get down this one. No, we're not gonna make it down there. Alright, now we're back into Cuddy Creek again. And I don't know what. We got a 140 about halfway down, and then a 540 into Fred. And we're looking at probably about, what, 3 kilometers of river. Alright, we're up to the 140 meter portage around a little set of rapids, rocky section. So there's the takeout in here. Water is so low here, it's making things more difficult. Alright, we're just scoping out this little river here, see if we can line the kayaks down. Well, I guess it's going to be a portage carryover. And then back into Cuddy Creek here. Okay, 140 is done. See if I can get a little bit of energy in me. A little bit of water before the next portage, which is right there. We're just checking out the first part of the 580 portage, and muddy and rocky. So we're going to see if we can get the kayaks down a little bit further down there. Take any meters off it. Because it's not much fun carrying the kayak through this stuff. Oh, like that. Yeah. This is a new one for kayak riding.
You did what I did?
Sort of. Ah. That one was a struggle. All right, 580. Going into Fred Lake. No more Cuddy Creek swamp. So far, lots of rocks on the trail. The trail's fairly flat at least. Had to duck the kayak under a couple of trees that were laying about 6 feet off the ground. Lots of rocks ahead. Gotta really watch your footing. Break an ankle real quick. Alright, so halfway through the portage we found a trail down to the river, and the river looks wide, and so we put in the kayaks. We'll go back and get the pack on the portage, but save a little bit of stress. This is the bottom of the Cuddy Creek coming into Fred Lake. Alright, we're just coming into Fred Lake. Go over to the beach here and go back and get the pack. It's already halfway. This is our last portage of the day, hopefully. And we'll see how far we can paddle.
That's a nice campsite too.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Rocks. Of course, I hit the only rocks on the sand beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come back and grab my pack. Finish off the last little bit of the 580 portage. We were lucky enough to be able to put in our kayaks down there and paddle them out to the beach. But we didn't know if it went all the way out, so we just left the packs here. Oh, sucking in bugs. Not too many bugs out here. It's been pretty good. Alright, stop for a little break. We just crossed Fred, go through the Narrows here into Heron Bay, it's called. It's part of Sturgeon Lake. Go across the little bay and through another Narrows, and we're into Sturgeon by the top of Sturgeon Narrows, or the bottom of Sturgeon Narrows, or whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to look for a campsite. It's 2 o'clock now. It took us 4 hours to go 6 kilometers on Cuddy Creek. So that was a long haul. Now just lake paddling today. Alright, after looking for a campsite for 2 hours, going 3 kilometers out of our way, away from where we're supposed to be, we finally found one. So this is going to be our house for the night. It's 4:30 now, so I'm beat. I'm going to pull in and set everything up. 5:04, starting to unload the kayak. Campsite's over there, just on that little rocky point there. Pulled in there with the kayak, threw my life jacket down, heard some buzzing, looked up, 3 feet above my head, hornet's nest. Go figure, 2 nights in a row. How is that even possible? So I vacated the site, moved over here. And I'll carry my stuff. There's a trail just up here, goes over to the campsite. But yeah, I don't know. Turned into a pretty nice day, although we were fighting a headwind the whole way. Tomorrow we take off and go back 3 kilometers where we came from. to a river there, and I think we hit a 110 portage right off the bat. So we'll see how far we get tomorrow. Not going to push it too much. I've been pushing it. Very tired. We only did 18 kilometers today, but it took 4 hours to do 6 kilometers of that. And then the rest was into the wind all the way. Oh. Fun. Come out here and enjoy the wilderness. Alright. Alright, so as you can see, yellow jacket's going in and out of the bottom log. And if I can zoom out here, the bottom log is the bench by the fire pit. And the hornet's nest is down over there by the water. So last couple of nights we can't cut a break here.
Beautiful.
Good morning, everybody. It's day 5. Semi-decent sleep last night, but my lip is all chapped and I had a blister and it burst and hurts like hell. But gotta keep on going. This is my home away from home. Jeez, the sun's starting to come up. What an awesome morning. It's going to be a smoker today. It's very rare that you see Sturgeon Lake looking like this. We're headed right in there to Lonely Creek. Alright, we're on our way to Lonely Creek on a couple of 110, 180, or 110 and 140 portages. And I just lost my little tripod and attachment. Left it up here and in the lake, so no more tripod video. Oh well. Time to upgrade gear, I guess. I hear running water. I hear running water. Might be off to the left there. We got a beaver dam. Nice big 2-foot tall beaver dam to pull up over. We're on Lonely Creek now. Oh, yeah. All right, we're at the 140 into Lonely, and if that's the takeout, it's not really existent. All right, that's Lonely Lake. This is Lonely Creek. We're looking for the takeout to portage around this, but can't seem to find it, so we'll have to keep looking. Alright, so we couldn't find the portage. I think we missed it, went back further, but it's not very far to the lake, so we're going to pull up through the little rapids here. For a second.
Hey, get in, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
The breeze now. Another pretty easy portage. after we went ripping right past the door, I took out my mind, oh no, I ain't going back.
Hey? Drops off pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Alright, that may have not looked like it, but that was easier than taking stuff out for 140 meters. Oh, just popped up. That looks like a young, eh? Alright, this is supposed to be the creek out of Lonely and heads to Walter. We have 110, but not for a little while, but it's looking like we're going to be pulling over something here real quick. Probably a grown-in beaver dam. And this is the start of the portage out of Lonely Creek into Lonely Creek on the way to Walter Lake. That's Lonely Lake in the background there. Got a nice little steep pitch coming up here. Alright, 70-meter carryover into Walter Lake. And I think if we can find a camp spot, this will be our home for today.
Firewood there.
Go check it out and see what the tent sites are like.
I'm checking it out to see if there's any bugs or animals.
Look for hornet's nest, wasp nest. This is Walter Lake. We came from that direction. 230 meter portage over there tomorrow morning. It's only 2:20 in the afternoon, but we're calling her quits. We're going to get a rest. Try and break up a couple of the bigger, harder portages. This is our camp on an island for the night of the 5th day. Dennis is camping over there. We checked out the whole island for hornets and wasps, and we seem to be good here this night. Alright, so I'm starting to get some more wounds, so I'm going to have to put some moleskin on. Try and save my feet. Not as bad as last year anyways. These water shoes by Merrill are pretty nice. Well, this is what I got to put on. They seem pretty thick, they're really tough to cut. That's what it looks like. See how waterproof it is. See if it stays on for a couple landings and a couple portages. Got quite a bit of it, so I'm good to go. We're just chilling here at Walter Lake, waiting for the sun to go down. We did 11.3 kilometers today. 4 carryovers, one drag up a river. But tomorrow we got a 2:30 right off the bat, kilometer across the lake here. And then we're headed into Elizabeth, and then there's a 750 out of Elizabeth into Jesse. We'll probably stay at Jesse because we paid for 8 nights. We might as well make it 8 nights, and we can split the 2 bigger ones in half. We have a 770 out of Jesse that's supposed to be difficult, so that should be fun. And then another 320, I believe, back into Pickerel, and then a long paddle back, 2-day paddle. Day 6, and how's that for a view out of my tent in the morning? Alright, we're just leaving the campsite. Nice morning, dead calm, humid as heck. I just realized this morning when I did a little video that I took out my mirror and I looked at my lips and they're pretty bad. They're all blistered. I must have looked a fright. So my upper lip's going, lower lip still hurts. Day 6, just coming up on the landing for the portage, a 230 meter into Elizabeth. Last 3 days we've only seen 2 canoes, didn't see anybody yesterday at all. It was nice. Detached from civilization. We have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, I seen that cloud yesterday.
Alright, so what day is it? I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I remembered.
You remember?
Yeah.
You ready?
Even my wife.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to Dennis. Happy birthday to you. Okay, now that that's over with, get your ass on down that trail.
Yeah. See the boulders?
That'll be fun. All right, 2:30. It's already getting warm, really humid out. Long uphill, short little downhill. And we're into some kind of river here. Alright, we're into the top of the little creek that runs into Elizabeth Lake. Got a little bit of creek here, and then we're into Elizabeth. Little jaunt across Elizabeth. And then we're at the 750, moderate portage. It's smoking hot out here. Tiny bit of breeze now, which is nice. Alright, Jesse Lake. Made it across with the kayak. My GoPro died right at the start, so couldn't show you anything. It's fairly flat portage, but a lot of rocks and a lot of little muddy sections, but fortunately it's been so dry that the mud isn't really existent. It would be pretty sloppy all the way if it were wet out. That gives you a little idea what it's like. Alright, finished that portage. No wind, warm. We're on Jesse Lake. We packed up and go across. We may just tackle that 770. It's only 11:30 now, so time we get on the lake here, it's going to be 12, and it'll be a little too early to pack her in for the day. All right, we're on to Jesse Lake. We got about 2 kilometers to paddle across, and then unanimous decision. We're going to tackle the 770. That's supposed to be difficult.
It's not unanimous, you're making me.
Yeah, I'm forcing him. It's his birthday. He deserves to work hard. Yeah, so once we cross the 770, we're into Maria. We got about 1 kilometer across Maria. We're just coming up looking for the trailhead for the 770 meter difficult. This is supposed to be a difficult portage out of Jesse into Maria. So we're just looking for the landing here. Alright, so there's the start of the portage. This should be fun. Okay, I'm on the 770 meter portage to Maria Lake from Jesse. This one was listed as a difficult portage, but so far it's a breeze. A couple little mud sections here, but nothing major. There's usually always stepping stones or roots. Just gotta watch your footing. Oh, this looks like a lot of mud. A lot more mud. They got some corduroy road down here. Like the other one, this would be a lot worse if it was a wet, rainy summer. But we've been pretty dry since the middle of July anyways. Spring was really wet, but alright, made it. I'd have to rate that one as easy. Easy when it's dry, maybe moderate when it's wet, but there's no difficult in there. I was dreading this portage, but it's not that bad. Okay, we're on Maria. A little white speck in there somewhere. I guess it's inside the case. We're on the Maria Lake after an uneventful 770. It was listed as difficult, but it was flat and a few rocks and some mud. Corduroy road. It was pretty easy. Might be a moderate listing if it's really wet, but I call that one pretty easy. Hey, rocks? All run aground. Oh yeah, it's got nice scrapings on it too, eh?
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
Alright, as you can see, I'm high and dry on an island. So this is our campsite for the day, for the night. It's 10 after 2. The better campsite over there was taken. We're about half a click from the portage that we'll be doing tomorrow morning into Pickerel, 310. So we're gonna get unpacked and get started. Had dinner, set things up. Look at the clouds, look like it's gonna rain, so batten everything down and probably retire to the tent. This is our campsite for the night. We only did like 8.5 kilometers today. We did 3 big portages. Pretty tiring for us old guys. Now, as you can hear, it's raining. Everybody, day 7. It's very overcast and dark. Definitely gonna rain today. It's 7:10. Tent's totally soaked. We're gonna have to pack up everything wet and move on out of here. At least the wind is down for now. Well, we don't know what it's going to do this morning. Yeah, well, it looked like it was going to rain. Now it looks like it might clear up for a little bit. Heading across Maria here to the 310 to Pickerel. It's supposed to be mostly downhill, easy. That'll be really our last portage, except for carrying about 80 meters to the vehicle tomorrow. Hopefully the wind holds on us and we can get down Pickerel. Sun's kind of breaking through a bit. It's getting bright. Didn't take the glasses out, but portage is just over here. Alright, starting the 310 to Pickerel.
It's a killer.
Yeah. Just glad we didn't have to do that 770 this morning. Alright, coming to the end here. Seems to be about the rockiest section of the whole portage. Pretty easy portage. And mud. Mud to my left anyways. And that's the 310 to Pickerel. Alright, we're on to Pickerel Lake now. No more portages. Now just lots of paddling, and hopefully we get a break and go downwind for once. This whole trip has been wind up against the wind. Alright, we officially made our turn east. First time this whole trip we're going east. We went west, south, west, north. Now we're going east. So hopefully we get the wind on the side, or at least behind us or something, other than coming right at us. But it still feels like it's coming right at us. It's clearing up. Gonna be a nice day. What a difference a few hours makes. We left at 8, it's almost 11 now. It was threatening to rain when we left and clouded over, and now it's barely a cloud in the sky and getting warm. We found our island campsite for the night. We got across the more open section of Pickerel anyways. Wind was starting to kick up, so I think we're staying here. Alright, this is our campsite for the night of day 7. The tent ready to tumble into the lake. Got the rain fly drying off. I never had a chance to dry this morning. And kayaks down there. We're on an island on Pickerel Lake. Dennis's camp way up there. He doesn't like me anymore. We got the fire pit. And that's about it. 21.5 kilometers today. Wind switched right around, is dying down a bit, but sitting out here watching the sunset. Pretty cool sunset tonight. Probably one of the better ones. Well, we had that rainbow last night. That was pretty cool, but nice and calm. Okay, we'll go light a fire, sit around for a while, and then go to sleep. Welcome to the last day of our Quetico adventure. My lips are pretty raw and chapped and scabbed, and oh well, they'll heal. Overcast day. Nice and calm. We only got 11 kilometers to go, so get everything packed up and be on our way. Okay, we're just coming up on the pines here. It's so called because there used to be a whole pile of huge pine trees lining it, but a windstorm took them out, most of them anyways. There's absolutely nobody there. There's like 5 campsites there, beautiful beach. Nobody there today. Come into the Pickerel River section between Pickerel Lake and French Lake. We're on the last little leg. Been paddling for about 2 hours now. It's been drizzling, spitting rain on us for about an hour. Nothing major though. Alright, coming out on the French Lake here. Maybe half a kilometer to go. Alright, there's our end of our trip. 8 days. We did 12.5 kilometers today, 2 hours and 40 minutes. I can already hear civilization. Probably covered about 125 kilometers in this trip. That's it. One last short little portage up to the parking lot here. See if my truck is still in one piece. Alright, we're out of there. We're on the road going home. Been a pretty good trip. Pretty physically demanding for me. Yeah, so rain's held off and it's just still a little drizzle, but 8 days and no rain. Pretty awesome. Still see my lip is all chapped, but it'll heal. Been a good time. Start planning for next year. Maybe make it longer and bigger. This one was about 125 kilometers, 24 portages, a couple easy, a couple harder. Nothing real hard though. Just depends on what kind of condition you're in. I'm not in any kind of condition really. I'm out of shape and getting old. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We enjoyed it. Enjoyed having you along. Take care and thanks for watching.